The purpose of the project is to maximize the success of Mlse Launchpad by integrating their current theory of change with social development theory and youth-focused sport. Vygotsky's social development theory states that cognitive development in youth is directly influenced by social interaction. Based on our literature review, we've come up with 3 primary findings, beginning with the lack of inclusion of physically disabled youth in sport for development programs. The next finding detailed a lack of partnership with local organizations like schools or community associations. Lastly, bridged academic and athletic programs showed to be a positive collaboration for reinforcing developmental outcomes in youth. In order to reach this objective and yield the greatest results for youth facing barriers, we propose 3 recommendations for Launchpad based on social development theory. The recommendations include integration of disabled youth into Mlse Sport Plus and Plus Sport programs, coordination of Launchpad's theory of change with local elementary and high school curriculums, and lastly, encouraging creation of a single program that emphasizes both athletics and academics in one. Implementing these 3 recommendations will maximize positive developmental outcomes for youth at risk while increasing sustainability of these outcomes. From a social development theory perspective, these recommendations will help foster desired developmental outcomes through increased peer and mentor interaction.
Approach. A clear statement for each program. The mission statement provides a basis for programs and outlines key objectives that need to be met. 2. The construction of an appropriate program. Having specific development practices integrated into a program helps address issues of the dual assumption theory. A good example highlighted in Mlse Launchpad's curriculum is their problem-solving theme. Participants are faced with a challenge on the basketball court and need to make modifications in order to overcome barriers. Number 3, staff quality is a very important part, as they are the ones on the front lines educating the youth in programs. As much as it is important for staff members to be trained in activities they lead, it is just as important to be trained in the development aspects. This ensures the program is effective. 4, research on aspects of development, evaluation of programming, and progress. Research allows for strong evidence-based practices to be used by a program to establish positive social development. Assessment is needed in order to evaluate individuals' needs as well as possible improvements in programming.
Mlse Launchpad states that they want to be inclusive of youth with disabilities or special needs. However, their current theory of change isolates those individuals as there is currently no athletic programming available to them. With the ultimate goal being to foster social development opportunities for youth, studies have shown that sport has many benefits for individuals with disabilities. Participation in sport contributes to improvements in health and quality of life, as it helps those individuals develop healthy life habits. It also has the ability to increase self-esteem and athletic ability in addition to the social competency of individuals with disability. When a group of 10 to 14-year-old children with disabilities had the opportunity to participate in sport, one study observed improvements in maladaptive behaviors and mood. The presence of these youth with disabilities in unified teams can help foster awareness of the general population concerning these individuals' potential for involvement in sport. Norins and colleagues found that when individuals without disabilities played sport with individuals with disabilities, they learned the importance of acceptance, respect, equality, and normalization. These improvements appear to be applicable to other areas of their lives, such as school and work, and these are concepts that are stressed in Mlse's theory of change. Bridging the gap between those within Mlse and the community is an essential part of social development theory. Based on this theory, the most important units of socialization are schools, communities, family, and peers, and together they influence behavior. Positive socialization is attained when youth are provided with opportunities within each unit to be involved in activities that develop the skills required to be successful members of society, and when those whom they communicate with reward positive behaviors. In one study, the researchers found that through bridging, members of the community with at-risk youth increased their attachment to others, commitment to conforming behaviors, and belief in the conventional order of society. These bonds inhibited the association with negative behaviors and in turn prevented delinquent behavior, which is a fundamental component of Mlse's theory of change. Programs offered by Mlse, like math basketball, provide youth with an opportunity to see how school and sport coincide. Combining sport and science can form a bridge between those two worlds by motivating and guiding underrepresented students. While participation in sport brings developmental benefits such as learning teamwork, dedication, and cooperation, it does not translate directly into a career path. Unfortunately,
created using Powtoon.